Yes. Welcome to a new game that I thought I'd start up, try out for a little while, see what people think about it, and just generally have fun in it. This is Astroneer. It is actually in early access on Steam, and I have to say, for a new game that has just entered early access, it is remarkably stable, and it is remarkably fun. I'm very excited about the future of the game. Let's see. We've got different astronaut guys. Well, people. They're actually not. And the devs have stated this. There's not supposed to be an indication of gender on these. You assign whatever gender you want to them. The suits are kind of bulky, kind of padded at points. I like this guy. I think this guy looks very cool, long, spindly. Let's launch and see where we end up. Ooh, camera controls. I did do another game that I started up that's kind of a test game. Going through the clouds. Oh, hey, this is a good location. Ooh. Tab. My name's not Tab. Let's hit tab and step out. And we can run around a little bit. You'll immediately see the little line going between us and the ship. That is the tether. As long as I have this thing connected, I have. Don't want to mess up the ground too much. And you can do, there's different. Yeah, whatever, good enough. Let's turn that off. So that used a little bit of power. You can see there's a little meter right here going up the middle of my back. I've got inventory slots. I've got 8 slots. There's a couple little optional slots on the side. One thing right here on the top right, and there's another on the top left. This is my oxygen bar across the very, very top. And slowly but surely, this is how you crap things in your inventory. And slowly but surely, we will be figuring this game out and seeing how far we can get. The rock placement here is not great. Can we? I think we could just deploy a cable through that. I'm going to, you have this little umbilical thing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plan this a little bit better. Hit that, and it's going to pop out, and I need to find some resin to get that to do anything. Let's see. We have plant life. This is organic material. Just generic organic material. I'm seeing some stuff over there. I think that's resources. This is, resin. Little tube-shaped things. And I'm just left-clicking. Yeah, and you see there's one resin module in my backpack. And I'm out of power. Let's go back. I'm going to go over here. We have 2 resins. Left click, and this is going to snake out and do that. Now, here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Most people extend these out, and then if you want to, you can turn these into a platform. If I put 2 resin compound, it becomes a platform that I can make a smeltery or whatever. And here's the thing that most people don't realize, is that you can actually do this multiple times. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. So we now have 2 of these, which means you can better organize what you actually do with these. This can no longer be upgraded to a platform. It stays as a central node, which means I could pull another platform off this direction if I wanted to, or another umbilical off this direction. I could make that a platform. I could have a platform here, and we could have a central line of cables going down through it. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good way to organize things. But hit Q, bring up my backpack. Wait a minute. I saw somewhere around here. Okay, I'm not sure. That is either oxygen or power. What's this? Oh, okay. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of a storm. Oh, that's power. Okay. Those literally, if you look in my backpack, see my oxygen's going down as I stay away from the master unit. These are power modules, which these will get drained from before my central bar does. You can pick up extra power like that. It's very neat, and I do like it. Does this thing have anything on it? Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back to the capsule real quick. Whoop, a little bit of a hole. And you see my oxygen filling back up. Very, very nice. So yeah, Astroneers is a new game for me. What resource is this? Oh, resin. Wow. Okay. If you don't drain these 100%, then the... Trying to complete this one. Come on. There we go. Okay, if you don't drain those 100%, the resources on those will actually come back. I found that out, actually, by accident, and I thought it was very cool. So now we can come over here. We're going to put 2 resin on there, and we're going to turn this into a platform. We've got different things we can make. The printer. Oh, got something in my eye. Arrgh. The printer is how you actually get some of the larger objects, like bigger solar panels and bigger wind vanes for power, or maybe even storage blocks, or whatever the case may be. The researcher will become very, very important mid to late game. We're not going to worry about it right now. The smelter is great for very specific kinds of compounds. Vehicle bay. I'm actually going to stick with the printer right now, but that means we're going to need some copper first. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick. Hang on a sec. I'm going to hit tab. That will save the game. Over here. And I'm going to drag that right there. Get a little bit extra power now if I wanted to. I can actually get one of these power nodes and stick it right there. This will get drained out and give power to everything that needs power on the base. That's what those central units will do. I'm actually going to leave that alone. Let it gather its resources back. I don't know if there's anything interesting here. Nope. Okay. No. This thing is now just kind of sitting up on the top of the ground. Okay, awesome. Oxygen's at 50%. Hey, guess what this is? I hope. And yes, you know, I don't know if you noticed, that filled up my oxygen bar. There we go. +1 oxygen. It's a little hard for me to tell these things apart until I get them right next to each other. This is power. The other one is oxygen. They're very similar in tone, but the power ones have a slightly darker outline to me. My power bar gets refueled, and you can leave these and come back to them later, which is awesome. So now, ooh. This is what I think it is. It's going to pop open, I think. I saw one of these. Yes! Ooh, copper. We'll do that, and hydrazine's less useful for me right now. Okay. And as you see, we have a nice big beacon off in the distance. We have already run through our backup reserves of oxygen. My meter is going down now. I can't deplete that anymore. We have to give it time to regrow. It's good that we actually have so many of these renewable. I think I see another resource thing. I want to go over there and do that. Let's hit the tether real quick. We have 1 copper. We need 2. I can left click on that and it'll put that copper block there. And okay. Now I'm going to put this here. For the time being, I have no use for hydrazine. So I'm literally just going to socket it right there. Very cool. Okay. Let's go over here. By the way, you hold your mouse pointer over your guy. You see, I get a compass rose above me. Under me. North, south, so I'm heading off to the east right now. Woo. Here is more resin. It's close. I'm not going to worry about it, actually. Because I need compound. Here we go. This is one of the things that is absolutely vital to so much of your existence within this game. Is that all of it? Nope. I think that's all of it. Real quick, I'm going to run back to the base. The sun is coming up. Ooh, okay. So, crafting in your inventory. Let's see, beacons, wind vanes, solar, this is a small solar unit. You can make a large solar unit if you so choose. Battery, this is for your inventory. It goes in one of these slots and gives you a deeper power reserve. Tank is the same way. It actually holds extra oxygen, but you use up inventory slots. I'm going to make something called tethers. Tethers use up compound. There we go. We have some tethers. Now what I'm going to do, I don't know why, but I like keeping them down there. You notice I have a T to place a tether, and it has an invisible line. I'm going to pull it as far out as it will connect. And now I have a tether that connects me to the rest of my power and oxygen. As long as I stay on this line, connected to it, I don't have to worry about running out of air or power. Actually, I still can run my power low, but I won't have to worry about running out of oxygen. So what I can do is we have these wonderful, right there, renewable resources right over here. And there's probably more interesting stuff further off this direction. Actually, instead of placing these, I'm just going to put them back in my bag. This will do good for right now for tethers out one direction. This means I can come out and check these things. We have a renewable location for resin, which is amazing because resin is one of the more annoying resources to try and get. Let's see, was it this way? We had something else. Well, here's more resin. I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's do tether off here. Far out, can we do it? Right there. I'm just going to do it off to the side here. Nope, come here. There we go. And you can pick these things up and readjust their placement a little bit. And, well, I am out of tethers, but I have a place to run back to. Here's the resin that we found. More resin is going to be very useful for expanding the base. This is hydrazine. Hydrazine is basically rocket fuel, and it's useful, but not terribly useful early game. More resin, may as well. We're going to be stockpiling up on resin, but really what I need is even more compound. And I'm going to need to find some copper. Okay, I think that's pretty good. If I wanted to, I can cover that up. I can head back over here. And once we get within range of the tether, our oxygen starts filling up. And if the base had power generation, it would top off our power faster. But since it doesn't have power generation, it's kind of slow for filling up our battery. Okay. So we do have this resin deposit right here. But we are full up on inventory space right now. Let's go back here. Go this way. You see, you get that ring, click, and it comes out. Feed it. Whoa. Feed it. A resin. It's going to extend. We're going to give it both new resins. It turns into a platform. Means, where is the smeltery for the next location? And then, if we wanted to, actually, no. A little bit more. A little bit this way. And there we go. So now we're going to have our central kind of umbilical coming down this direction. If I want to, I think just move that a little bit as needed. Once we get another umbilical out this far, we can worry about picking up some of the actual tethers, which will be useful. So let's get more space. We have, we do have one resin sitting over here, as well as some spare hydrazine, whatever we're going to do that with. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. Let's get some of this compound that we just have. And, oh, we have one. Never mind. So I can actually, and you notice we have this thing right here. It's an extra storage slot. I don't know what it's for. I don't know why it's there. Normally, this is an accessory slot for something else. It's very interesting that you can put that there. Those are accessory slots for like, oh, what am I thinking of? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make a second batch of tethers. Normally, you can put like a little solar panel here or a little generator here, and I will definitely be doing that once we get more. What does the generator require? That requires copper. We're going to need a lot of copper. Okay. So we got more resin. More importantly, though, let's get this right here. Got a nice hydrazine deposit that we will be using later. That's basically rocket fuel, as I said. Aha, there we go. There's another copper, and there's more resin. Off in the distance, I see another renewable resource location. That's what that is right there, the little downward pointing arrows. I think I see a big, either one of these big resource balloons, or it is a compound collection. And of course, the big mountain. There's probably caves as we get closer to that, but you know, hey, whatever. We're still growing our tether network, so we will get there. A lot of resin nearby. This is going to be really good. Okay, so I think we have one copper block. Now we can do a second copper block. We hit that button. This is going to make our printer. Yeah, so solar panel, okay. That takes compound. A seat or a vehicle of some kind in the future, apparently. Storage, that gives more storage slots, so this goes from 2 to, I think, 8 storage. Wind turbine needs aluminum, can't make it yet. Batteries need lithium. Generator needs copper, don't have it. Okay, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of these. These things are awesome. You can actually set them upright like this on the ground. You get this big rubber tire looking thing. But if you get a windstorm, and we do have weather on this, it will blow over. So what you do is you put it right there. It flattens out. And we are going to, let's see. Let's move this over there. Whoop. We are going to stockpile on resin very, very quickly. Okay, let's go out in another direction. I'm going to go this way. There we go. Whoop. A little too far. I do like the fact that the tethers actually light up the landscape. I think that's a great touch. I see something over there with arrows. I don't know if that's oxygen or power. Every resource has a unique icon. I kind of wish that when you approached things, you would get more of an indication as to the icon for something, you know? I'm just heading towards the mountains. I'm seeing what I can find. I am wandering. I see more resin. Wow. I tell you what, in my first world, I didn't have even close to this much resin. Resin was what I was hunting for. Constantly. Okay, I am tempted. I have not found any open caves. Let's hold down control. Oh, and we are using our power. So yeah, I am in real desperate need for some resources. Like, I need a block of copper so I can actually get a generator going. Generator lets me turn certain things into power. Now, early game, I will be using what's called organic. Like right now, if I came over here, see if I can get some of these. There we go. There's an organic, right? So I have one organic in my backpack. I could actually put a generator right here and put the organic on there, and it will burn it like a actual consumable resource, which is very cool. I'm literally making my own let's put that right there. Oh, I hear a windstorm. Thankfully, we don't have much to get blown out of the out of the way. But yeah. Yep, it's a pretty bad windstorm. I am actually going to put the tether down right there. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to wait for this to pass, and I'll catch you folks on the next episode of Astroneers. I really am enjoying this game. It's nice. It's relaxed. It is calming, and it's just generally exploration, building, and making. That's cool. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.